That is back-to-back weeks of great performances from CJ Stroud. They started iffy versus the Bengals, but they got it together. They pulled out a win. A lot of people did not think they were going to. And that has us thinking about awards. What kind of awards is CJ Stroud going to win? Because he's just having a phenomenal season. We're midway through November, so the season doesn't have too much longer to go. It's looking pretty solid. What's your take on CJ Stroud, at least for the rookie of the year, Jake?
Yeah, CJ Stroud, I had him as my quarterback one in this class, about before the NFL draft happened, and I was called crazy for having CJ Stroud above Bryce Young. Um, CJ Stroud has played spectacular this season. I believe he has 21 touchdowns, I believe. Um, and he's just spectacular back-to-back weeks against the Bengals, and I forget what team he played last week, but he had wasn't it the Lions last week?
The Texans played the Bengals last week.
No, I'm talking about the week before that.
They played no,
The
they played
big comeback win.
Buccaneers, Tampa Bay.
Ah, okay. The big comeback win against the Buccaneers. He played amazing. He played amazing this past week against the Bengals. Um, I think CJ Stroud is definitely in the Rookie of the Year competition, if not Offensive Player of the Year. And I don't think it's even particularly close. Maybe the person you can make a case for being in second place is Kyrie Hill because he's on pace for over 2,000 yards.
For offensive rookie of the year.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh, offensive player of the year. Okay, so let's break it down like that first. So we'll go offensive rookie of the year. I don't think it's even a question. You said 21 touchdowns. He has 15 passing touchdowns and 2 picks. I don't know what rushing is, so maybe it adds up to 21. I'm not sure, but that's pretty solid. The closest is Puka, of course, on the Rams, and then maybe Jameer Gibbs on the Lions, but I don't think so, especially if CJ Stroud's playing out of his mind like this. He's going to win offensive rookie of the year. Now, offensive player of the year, I'm going to say no. He doesn't have enough right now. Of course, that could change. I think Tyreek Hill is having an insane season if you look at the numbers. He's on track, I think, right now to beat Megatron's record. Of course, we play 17 games now. So it's a little bit easier, but if he gets it in 16, then you could say it's legitimate, right? But Tyreek Hill and then Christian McCaffrey, he had that long touchdown streak. I don't see a lane for him in that. But what the interesting conversation is the MVP conversation, surprisingly, because a lot of quarterbacks around the league have not been great. I mean, you look at Mahomes' numbers; they're way down this year.
Yeah,
Tua, Tua has had good numbers. He has 19 touchdowns to, I believe, 7 picks. But he's got to get. So I would actually say he's kind of the favorite right now. But if you turn it over 15 times, that MVP, so he's also got to watch that out. So CJ Stroud, he's at 15 touchdowns. We're about halfway through the season. Okay, 29, 30. That's probably not enough touchdowns for MVP. But if he keeps it up, or starts playing like he has the last 2 weeks over and over, you never know.